Hey guys, I'm Brandy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Look guys, I know I'm late. I want to catch you guys up on this week's vlog. Let's talk about challenges. Let's jump right into it. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So I know that I am super late. I normally do my vlogs on Wednesday. Sometimes if I'm late, I'm normally on Thursday, but I'm really late this week because I am vlogging on Friday morning. So this week has been kind of crazy. I mean, it's really been super busy with work and just other personal things that I'm trying to do. So it's really been crazy. So I wanted to jump on here to start the day, to kind of like give you guys an update on what's been going on this week. So this week has been a little bit challenging as well. Working on my crafting. It's been just a tad bit challenging and just like, what? You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you guys what's been going on. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it, right? So sewing seems to me to be more challenging than, well, I will say sewing and measuring right now is the most challenging to me. Embroidery has its, things here and there with the learn, something happens or whatnot. I seem to be picking up embroidery a little bit faster and working through the challenges with embroidery than I'm doing with sewing. Sewing, I'm like, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. So a lady referred or suggested that I try Peanut Pattern. I think I'm saying that correct. Peanut Patterns website or something to get like measurements or whatnot, whatever. I know I'm probably not using the right terminology, but to get measurements and things to help you sew fabric and dresses, shirts, masks. Pretty much I went on their website. The website's dope, right? So I was super excited. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna make a breakthrough, because if you guys have been following me, you know that the last mask that I made, my measurements were way off. So I'm trying to get better with it. It's just it's taking a little bit longer. Like with embroidery, I've been able to face a challenge and conquer it, like rawr, right? But with sewing, I'm like, it's just taking me a little bit longer. So I made a mask a few weeks ago and the measurements were completely off. A lady suggested I try Peanut Pattern. Now, I'm not talking bad about Peanut Pattern. I am very new to the sewing world. So me learning how to read on how to do, not learning how to read, learning how to read patterns. It's like, basically what I'm trying to say is comprehending on how to put the patterns together, to sew them, to measure them, is what seems to be a little bit challenging. Now, I looked at a lot of their patterns, a lot of reviews. Like the Peanut Pattern website's dope, right? I just have to learn, and I know it will come with overtime. It's definitely not going to happen overnight, but I didn't think it would take this long for me to catch on to sewing techniques. So I went on YouTube and I found a video, because sometimes being visual is easier, and I found a video of making a mask that seemed a little bit, it was more, the pattern seemed more, and she had a template that I was able to print out to kind of help me, that seemed to be more easier for me to try than doing it the other way. And then because I did print off the mask template, it was like 55 cents on the Peanut Patterns, and I did print that off, and I was like reading through it, and it wasn't registering, it wasn't registering, and I tried to say, well, let me kind of finagle through it and see if I can kind of get it, and I just gave up that day. That day I just gave up. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and walk away from this right here. So I will add the ladies link to the video, that I'm going to use this week. So make sure you guys stay tuned to my craft video this week, because this weekend, because I'm going to go ahead and attempt to make a different mask with a different pattern, right? So she gave the measurement, and you know what's challenge? No, what's funny? It shouldn't be that hard, but I'm always measuring things in inches, and what's seeing in the sewing world, it's a lot of centimeters. I'm like, so it's not like it's just something new that I'm having to adjust to and learn to, I think. And I just have to, hey, Brandy, slow down. It's going to be okay. And just go ahead and learn it in that format, which I think is dope, because everybody pretty much measures that way instead of inches, which is cool. But so it's just a learning curve for me right now. It's just taking a little bit longer than what I expected to go ahead and to get, because like there's so many things I want to make. I thought I was really gonna jump on a sewing machine like da, 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 da. Hey, look what I made. Boop. Yeah, in reality, absolutely not. No, that's not how it went. So this week I'm like a little bit bummed, so I just want to share what I've kind of been facing in challenges this week. And sewing this week has been the hardest. Now, I haven't attempted applique yet, but like I said, the challenges with embroidery seems to be very different from sewing. So I can, go through a challenge and automatically get, within a short period of time, get how I messed up and how to fix it and all that kind of stuff. Sewing just takes a little bit more time. So I think I'm going to, I have to order a few more things for the applique. So I didn't know, you guys didn't tell me this. Hello, nobody told me. After all the research that I didn't even see it myself. But I didn't know that you had to have or use embroidery vinyl to do applique. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought that you could pretty much use any type of material to do applique or whatnot, as long as you had the heat and bond and stuff on the back. I didn't realize there was a specific material that you had to use. So I saw on, I think it was on AJ Blank's, I know it was on Angel Jasmina's website. I want to say it was I think it was her AJ Blank's page, that she had embroidery vinyl. So I'm going to purchase some. And then, you know what? I also saw a video on here with a lady who didn't use embroidery vinyl. She said she's never used it, and her pieces actually looked good. But, I would love to like pick like one of the like embroidery queen's heads and say, hey, how does that handle over time with like washing and stuff, not using embroidery vinyl? But as time goes and I test things out, eventually I'll test it out and see how it works. But I have to get some heat and bond. I have to get some tender touch, which I was on Amazon today, and I got that stuff in my cart. And I also want to get some water soluble too. So there's a few things I want to get that I'm going to get and place an order probably this weekend, over the weekend, because I know I'm sitting here with stuff in my cart because I know I need to add more stuff. So I'm probably going to place that order this weekend, so then I can try applique here shortly, and also place an order for some embroidery vinyl. If you guys know, or if you guys use different material for your applique outside of embroidery vinyl, let me know. Comment below and let me know how it works for you guys, what little tips and tricks and techniques that you guys have for it. so I can see how it goes. But so those are my challenges this week that I've been kind of dealing with, more so on the sewing side. And I'm so anxious to get it that I'm driving myself crazy pretty much. And I know it's just a learning curve that I will get over in due time, right? So what I'm learning about sewing is something that is definitely going to take time, and you have to kind of like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I know what I'm thinking. I can't put it into words. But sewing is a different type of beast. But I'm going to conquer it, right? I am going to get it. There's no, I'm definitely not going to give up, but I'm definitely going to get it. So stay tuned for my craft video this weekend. A part of my video, I will have the new mask that I'm going to make. I will have that in the video. Also, I just uploaded, check out my Etsy store, and check out my website. I just uploaded some new apparel that shirts that I'll be making in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Everybody out there who is fighting breast cancer and who is in remission, stay strong, keep fighting. We are all here with you. You guys are a survivor. You guys are warriors. And you guys got this. And I'm sending prayers to, all families that, have lost loved ones in this breast cancer fight. My mom is a breast cancer survivor. So shout out to you, Mom. I love you. You are my warrior. You are a survivor. She is probably about 6.5. She's been cancer free for about 6.5 years. So I'm so proud of you, Mom. You're doing excellent. You're doing great, and I love you. And just shout out to everybody who's in this fight. You can do it. You got this. You are strong. Okay, so I kind of want to end today with letting you guys know on a positive note to stay focused as you always have. Don't give up on your challenges. Like me, even this week, I'm not giving up. I take a step back and find a different solution, right? Find a different way to your problem, that you can work it out. Just find a different way. Don't give up. Just find another way to get it done. I always have a plan like A, B, C, D, and then when I get stuck, I go back to the drawing board and I start saying, hey, how can I figure this out? And that's what I'm going to do with sewing, because I'm going to conquer it. I had so many ideas for sewing, and I'm definitely going to conquer it. So I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you soon in my craft video. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me each and every single week. Happy Friday, guys. Take care.